to another episode of Drunkard in Patagonia. Today we are in Wharton, heading to Hielo Azul. We're in front of the Mystic Fog Brewery and gonna do 2 nights up to the glacier and then back down to the Refugio and then head on down. So cheers, boys and girls. Last time I was here, all of this was on fire. We're in Magin. We're going to Refugio Hielo Azul. This is the largest circuit of mountain refugios in South America. If you go this way, you get to Cajón del Azul. And if you keep going, you got Lago Escondido. But yeah, tons of refugios that way. We're going this way. But yeah, last summer somebody lit all this on fire and all this was on fire. I spent the summer helping out, trying to put the fire out. It seems to be growing back pretty well though. But yeah, the fire was real bad up there, but it started up there, maybe another kilometer. But yeah, devastating fire. It's a little windy up here today. A little bit of rain, but it's keeping me cool. It's better than being hot and dusty. Yeah, it's whipping up here. So everything's burned up here. It's fucking sad. Fire destroyed 3,000 hectares, took out a whole village. So yeah, all intentionally lit. Nobody knows who did it. I have my suspicions. I think it was the fucking president of Argentina, because 2 weeks before the fire started, he rescinded a law that you couldn't buy burned land. 2 weeks later, all this was on fire, and since then, a bunch of Israelis and Saudi Arabians were in town buying land. So yeah, I think Malay is a piece of shit. All right, finally back into some green. So I don't think the fire made it any farther than this. Got burnt log there, but all up ahead it looks green. So that's good news. It was depressing walking up here. This is what the forest is supposed to look like. Coming to the downhill now. 1.8 kilometers left. And we're going to the left. Rain's coming down. Almost there though. All right, it's like 7:30. I just took a little nap, much needed nap, because I had to be on the bus at 6:30 this morning. But it's been raining the whole time I've been here. Tent's been holding up well. It's been dry inside. This is the campground. Bunch of other idiots out here like me. I haven't seen anybody. I think everybody's probably sleeping. But I'm gonna walk around a bit, get some dinner. Can't see much, but that's Cerro Hielo Azul. On top of there in the clouds. And if you keep going this way, you get to the glacier. Tomorrow, let's hope for some better weather, and I'm gonna head up there tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get to the top, but just go see some ice. All right, we got dinner in the tent tonight. Still raining. It's not raining too bad, but it's cold outside. But yeah, I got some wieners, some tortillas, some cheese, ketchup, mayo. Got some moonshine for dessert. But yeah, looks like it's gonna be a night in the tent tonight, but everything's staying dry. And ain't no weather bother me. Little side note, I forgot my chilies sitting on the kitchen counter thawing out, so I'm gonna have bad chili when I get home and no chili cheese dogs for dinner. So that kind of sucks, but make do. All right, mix me a little moonshine here. Got some water. Just lost the top of the dirt. Got these little pet bottles, nice and lightweight. No more carrying big bottles of wine or anything like that up into the mountains. All you need is a liter of water, this moonshine, and a little bit of tang for some flavor. Well, There you have it, boys and girls. Moonshine in the mountains. Good morning, boys and girls. We got a little bit of sunlight today, so I'm going to get some breakfast in me, and then we're gonna hike up to the glacier and then just chill out today. But thank God the rain stopped. It rained like all last night, but stayed dry, and today we get it. And I am the only person in this campsite. Everybody left. Those are just the refugeros staying over there. I got the place all to myself, doing some work over there, cutting up some wood. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain later, so we gotta get at it. Breakfast, I got some oatmeal, some blueberries. Gotta put some blueberries in the oatmeal because it's disgusting, but it's food. Gives me energy to climb a fucking mountain. Well, the last time I was at this rock, I sent my son a video telling him that I climbed this mountain, just letting him know what I was up to. And my ex-wife reported it, and I haven't seen my son in 4 years. So Wyatt, if you're watching this one day, just know that I love you, and I'm gonna climb this mountain again today, and I'll be thinking of you. I love you and I miss you. And I'm sorry that your mother is a terrible person that does not want you to have a father, but just know that I'll always love you. Well, we got some fucking snow flurries coming down. Nothing substantial, but yeah, it's windy. We're gonna head up. All right, we're about 750 meters to the laguna and the glacier, so still heading up. All right, we're getting there. It's the top of Hielo Azul. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some sticks up there. Going up there, that's where the laguna and the glacier are. It's beautiful out here. Been snowing off and on. The wind is cold, but right now it's pretty calm. All right, we made it. Right behind me is Laguna Cerro, or Hielo Azul. There's a cerro over there. The wind is fucking whipping. Snow up here. So, head down. Last time we were here, or last time I was here, we went swimming in that laguna. I will not be swimming today. As you can see, it's cold and windy. All right, I made it to the laguna. Got that glacier behind us there. But yeah, nice little day hike. Gonna get some lunch and then head up onto the glacier. For lunch today, we got some tuna, some crackers, some brie, and some sausage. Tried to find a place sheltered from the wind. It's calm now, but that wind starts whipping through here and it's cold. So I'm going to enjoy my lunch in this beautiful spot and then head to the glacier. All right, got some lunch. Gonna head up to the glacier. Looks like some weather's coming in, so hopefully it doesn't rain. I don't mind snow. I don't want rain though. Looks like we got some asshole that spray painted the rock. I hope that person got injured. Snowing sideways. You gotta be careful in these caves because these things collapse. I guess it was 2 summers ago. One of them collapsed and killed a dude. So you don't want to mess around. I didn't think to bring my snow goggles, but damn, I could definitely use them right now. This snow hurts. Can't see. Gotta love the Patagonia summers. It's coming down pretty good. It's coming down sideways too, which isn't fun. Taking a little break and then heading back down to camp. Sometimes you just gotta hunker down and wait for the weather to pass. I gotta go down this fucking mountain. I can't see shit. Wish me luck. Sometimes you make a wrong turn. Gotta climb down mountains. Hopefully I can get down there. I've been stuck a couple times. I have to find an alternate route. I think I can do it though. Just like that, the sun's out again. Here's my little berry friends. I've been looking for you. Nice little snack. Oh, those are good ones. Oh yeah, I found this nice little spine to get down. Can always find a way down the mountain if you look hard enough. And it's snowing again. You don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Moonshine's not just for drinking. It's for getting fire started as well. Well, it's raining again outside. Rain, snow, same old shit. But got this whole hut to myself today. Got a nice fire going. I'm just gonna relax, drink my moonshine, and stay warm. All right, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I am all packed up. Gonna head down the mountain, get some beers at Mystic Fog, and then go back to work. But nice little trip. Had a hell of a time, even though the weather wasn't perfect. But what can you do? So we'll see you guys down at the mountain. All All right, hiking out of this bitch. Got a little snow. At least it's not rain. I got my rain jacket on just in case. It's kind of chilly. But yeah, we gotta hike up some sketchy ass shit. And then it's all downhill from there, baby. See you guys at the bottom. So there's several ways to get to this place. So the easiest way is to go to the right here to Donna Rosa, but there's a bridge over the river that's in bad shape, and we're getting back into the burnt forest. Shit is depressing. And after every adventure, stop and get a beer at Mystic Fog. Shay is not here right now, but this is his spot. Only, well, one of like 2 or 3 good breweries in the area. The rest of them kind of suck. Beautiful spot though. Got a garden over here.